Well, we are the the team of Diana, Andrea, and Mario, and we're going to talk about the recycling paper, a very important issue. No?
Yes, very good.
Okay.
At the background of this team, we can say that every day we use paper at school, at home, at the office. Every day we have to make something in the paper, like taking notes or give a message to someone in the office. But we have to be conscious about what number of paper we are using, because one person uses per year 54.56 kilograms of paper, and this makes for all the population in the entire world 5.6 tons per year. This is so much paper that we are wasting, because we have to also know that the paper comes from the trees, and we are cutting them and making less oxygen to our earth.
Okay. Well, the part of the problem of the paper is that we use carelessly the paper in things that we should avoid, like I don't know, you are drawing in your notebook and you are wasting time, and well, you are wasting paper and your time, so it's really trouble. But you draw, you do something, you give papers to the prof that aren't necessary, or even you could email to him or whatever, and there's no means for this paper and those trees for dying in vain, only because you want to draw something because you're bored or something like that, no? And that's why we propose these solutions. Like, well, in the text, we already have a good conscience about the use of paper, because we use for the exams recycled paper and some other things, like the professors like to ask them to email the information, the homework, etc. to them. Rarely we use paper instead of the electronic means. So then the proposal is principally for the outsiders of the campus, because in other schools it's a ridiculous amount of wasted paper that they use in the exams, in the homeworks, in the notebooks, in their everything. Because everyone has gone to other schools, and where we came, we use an exaggerated amount of paper. So we will try to evade that.
Sure. Avoid.
Sorry.
Okay. And also, as Mario said, we have to, teachers also, and us as students, we have to don't waste a lot of paper, because we can send a homework, a simple one paper homework by email, or in this case in discussion board, where we can hang it in, and also print them in double face. That is another option. We have to know that we as Mexico is the sixth country that wastes a lot of paper. The first one is United States. We also as students can make campaigns outside, not only here, outside, to make people conscious about all the use and waste of paper. Talking about the Ecological Problem by John Paul. Well, he is concerned about all the ways that may exploiting our nature, because we are using it as we want to know.
Please, girl.
This is very related to our case, because we also don't know, or we have an uncontrolled manner of cutting trees, and we don't care about because there are animals living out there also, and we are just using it and don't be aware how much we are destroying our world, and we don't have, then we won't have trees, and we won't have oxygen, and we will die.
Yeah. Also, as John Paul said, we have to harmonize with the environment, because there is a lot of trouble, because the children doesn't know that I don't know, wasting a lot of water makes so much damage to the environment itself. Because so the solution, to my point of view, is that we should teach to those children to love the nature, to love the living things that living beings that are around the world, instead of I don't know, well, like in the television or whatever, that they show how to do the things to nature that aren't, well, how should I say it? Well, they don't give it the importance that they should give to caring about the earth. Well, I think that is all. Thank you for your attention.
Good. Thank you.